Hello, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Hope you're all well. I'm saying this good morning because it's the morning in Thailand. It's still not 12 o'clock yet. I've got the sun's up and the haze is out. And for instance, yeah, it was still a coldish day for me. It's about 20, might hit 30, what's called straight, struggle up to 30. So, yeah, so for instance, but it's another day in Thailand, etc. It's another win for Manchester City. The champions are in. We did it, guys. We did it, did it, did it. Did you have the faith when we went 1-0 down? Did you have the faith when before the 90 minutes started, etc.? Did you have the faith? Did you believe in this club, which I keep telling you about? You need to believe. You need to trust the club, the players, because they are champions. We don't get four in a row because we're not champions. And I think, for instance, at the moment, etc., we're getting far too many wussies. We're getting too many snowflakes who have joined the Manchester City band, and they are snowflakes, and they complain woke and oh, we're going to lose, like and I've got to say this because it's nothing worse, right? We know the media hate us. We know it. We know it, right? And they don't hate us because of anything other than the fact that they're jealous because their clubs, what they support, for instance, are not doing well. Whether they look at Manchester City and we're doing well, so they see any kind of demise of Manchester City, for instance, like that, they would be happy and jolly. So you kind of get that, you kind of focus on that. But when you see it from your own fan base, I think that hurts you most. And I think for me, what's it called? I was been listening to the fans and popped onto LB's channel for 5 minutes, listening to the oh, we're not going to win, we're going to lose, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, Jesus, my God, we win, we went all the way up. We went to West Ham, won, Leicester won, for instance, Salford won, Ipswich won, and then we went to Paris, lost one game, okay, and then for instance, and then it appears like everybody's fallen back off the cliff. And then suddenly we went to beat Chelsea 3-1. And then I've come into this game and it's like, oh, we're going to lose 1-0. LB's reaction, for instance, even I love LB, and he's a good lad and whatever, and he works hard and he's passionate, I get it. But his reaction when we went 1-0 down was, oh, that's it, guys, we're going to lose, we're going to lose. Do you know anything about this football club of ours? Do you know anything? Do you remember 93-20 when we won that game? When our first, when did we win it? In the 93-20, we were losing. We were winning with Zaba, and then we lost. What about, for instance, against Aston Villa against in the last game of the season? It was when Gundo, Mr. Whippy scored the goals. We were losing that one. This is Manchester City, but it's also football. There's no easy game. There's no such thing. And I think sometimes if you're not winning 5-0, for instance, each and every game, there's a certain degree of like, we're going to lose, we're going to lose, we're going to lose, we're going to lose. And it's just, And there's nothing worse. I was listening to the commentary last night, and we had that guy, for instance, what was it called? Robbie Savage. He was doing the commentary for one of the, I think it was TNT. And then TNT, and you've got the stupid woman, what's it called, who do the presenter. I think it's TNT, I don't know what the hell it is. With Mackie Richards, which has done a disservice to Man City, I'm sorry. And you've got Carragher, and then you've got Thierry Henry. I thought, I'm trying to listen to this guy, and what's it called, about the only bit of intelligence. And then you've got this stupid woman, for instance, with his stupid hair, and whatever, who doesn't, clueless. She's the eye candy, she's clueless about football or anything like that. And she turned the whole thing into a comedy show. And honestly, for instance, talk about, we might have Italy. Honestly, and just knock down the nonsense. And for instance, to turn it into a woman's hour, for God's sake, shut up. Talk about football, for Christ's sake. I don't care what you had for breakfast, or your dinner, and nonsense. And you listen to that crap, and then you got to go and listen to the commentator, and you got Robbie Savage, oh, Bruges, they're fantastic, and whatever. And even though I changed channels, it got the same another negative Manchester. Everybody expects Man City to go out. They had the speeches already. Jason Cundy. After that, you can see, you can feel it. They wanted to do the City, you got one hell of a beating. You feel it. The Man City out, so they can sit there and absolutely lash and ish to Man City. It's ESPN, Nickel and Craig Burley, for instance. I couldn't wait to get stuck into Manchester City. and what's it called? And but you expect that, I turned the sound down, for instance. I was I was so disappointed. It was 3 o'clock in the morning. I was asleep, for instance. It was only me up, and I was sat in the dark, etc., listening to this. And then what's it called? And I had my earphones in, and I decided to take them out and just supposed to go put them back in the little chute, my buds and whatever, and then just listen to it without, what's it called, with the game without the nonsense, because I can probably get nonsense. But I kind of accept it. I kind of accept that through jealousy, for the jealousy thing. But when you've got the own City fans, your own City fans, who probably been listening to talk garbage, Sky Sports, Bias BC, whatever crap, and then kind of taking it in, and to say, yeah, but I don't mind criticism. Someone say, oh, yeah, but it's not being a happy clapper or whatever. You come up with that dumb, stupid comment. It's not being a happy chat. It's about the things that was going down the road so many times. You've got to trust in and it's not. It's like a marathon, it's a marathon, not a sprint. What's it called? We might be having bad start of the season. Who say we're going to have an amazing getting into the season, right? Who knows? We've got Real Madrid next over Bayern Munich. I'm looking at a piece there from Ancelotti, and Ancelotti's like, oh Christ, there's not one team in that Champions League thinking, oh God, I want to play Man City. Not one. So, for instance, this absolute gutless feelings from fans and from our own fans. It just gets my goat. It really does. It really does. You need to be more strength. You need to get your blue balls out. You come on, show some. Come on. And I stop listening to it because I don't want to listen to. I have to listen to that lot and then go into my solace, which I listen to a Man City debate. We're not playing well. There was some guy posted a picture, I think on Facebook straight away. Nunes out. I don't want to ever see him play at my club. Was he saying the same thing on Saturday? For instance, when Nunes was was one of the man of the matches. Yeah. I don't know. I think once it's like you get rid of him and blah 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 so quickly, and it just drives you crazy. We need a bit more guts and fight and belief in what's called in our club and the players, and because I keep saying we're going to win, we're going to get there, we're going to get back, we're going to be on, we're back, we could be back. For instance, and this the team actually was played out was the same team at the start of the season who was losing, but they know how to win, they know how to get the job done, and that's why I have faith in them. Again, you've got to have faith in them. Also, with the new players coming in, or they'll be available for the Champions League. We'll ask Oscar Bob coming back, etc. Echeverri coming in. I'm damn certain we'll have some kind of CDM. A player CDM backup, for instance, before the end of the transfer window. You know why? Because I trust my club. For instance, and the Rodri's, wearing. He's not anything apart from wearing boots, etc. But he's pushing himself, and we'll have DS back, etc. Well, why not? What's it called? Keep the faith. So, for instance, no, go up to Manchester City. Our Croatian boys are doing amazing. Kovacic and who I've saw and Guardiola, Kovacic, etc. Oh, we need to get rid of him by the end of the summer. We need to get rid of him. I've heard that on more than one occasion. He's been told, oh, Kovacic's gone. Gundogan's gone. Kovacic's gone. Why? He's doing brilliant. He's doing brilliant. Our Croatian boys are actually dragging us through, along with Savinho. Okay, and so what's it called? So why get rid of Kovacic? For instance, he's doing a great job. Love the guy at the moment. I really do. What's it called? For instance, he's doing an amazing job, Kovacic, and Gundogan as well, Gundogan and Guardiola. So yeah. But let's go for the game, guys. I'm sorry, I had a bit of a rant. I had to do that because even though I'm happy, I'm listening there was a certain degree of we need to get out of this wokeness, we're gonna lose nonsense and get some strength back into you. Come on, and where is it? Where's your blue balls? Come on, show some fight. Guys are fighting on the pitch. Pep's, ripping his head off, etc. What's it called? Why you're not? Why you're not you? What's it called? And God, we've been here before too many times to give up so quickly. You give up too quickly. Show some fight, please. Oh. So, for instance, a couple of game, for instance, again, for instance, I thought the lineup for City, for instance, was around about the same against Chelsea, and basically really was, apart from Stone starting. I thought Kovacic and Gundogan. People corrected moan about that, but it was our best midfield, and it did well at Chelsea. Why the hell not now? Yeah, Silva was no surprise. De Bruyne in the middle, Foden, Haaland up front. The bench, etc. We didn't have much of a bench. What's it called? Again, it shows you, for instance, how desperately needed the players back and then also the new players in. Because we went from a great bench down to Jack Grealish, Rico Lewis, McAtee, Savinio, O'Reilly, Ortega, Jacobs Wright, and Melanie. So, for instance, didn't have much of a bench at all. Yeah. Yeah, but coming into the game, for instance, you look like a big crowd there, 50 odd thousand, 53,000. Sorry, 51,237. Yeah, but you can't pull it out because of the restrictions. But I thought, we saw that fire in the beginning of the concession stand, being passed that many times. But it looks deliberately, because I saw it in the beginning, and it appears that it started around where the scarves are and the t-shirts where what's it called, fire. So how come there's a fire? Whether they have a heater behind there, I don't know, or something. But that was a very strange, because that's the concession stand has been going for ages. So, but you never know. You never know. So, but we'll see. No. And I thought that was the first, but we know that, for instance, they needed a point. We knew that, for instance, at least just a point, so they're going to play a low block. We know Man City had to break them down. We know breaking them down takes time. You can A, do it well, or B, not. It's going to take time. For instance, so let's go, but we did we got the ball in the back of the net with Gundogan, etc. But it was just offside. For instance, we had a few shots. Wasn't particularly great and entertaining, but it was one of these things where it's psychological. It's a chess game. For instance, they broke on us a few times, and then they broke just before half time. Nunes again. He's not a right back. For instance, and he what's it called? Got possessed, and then went over, and then for instance they crossed it and they scored the goal to make it 1-0 just before half time. It wasn't good, but I still had every hope that we were, and belief that, for instance, we were going to win it, win the game, because again, for instance, when the going gets tough, Manchester City get going, and this is what I believed, and and this is basically what happened in the second half, more flying. I always thought it was going to again. If you'd have sat next to me, you would know me, and I said, "This is the man. This is a game for Savinio." Because Savinio can actually get down and take the players on, and because they were very, very structured and well organised. This is a team who have Club Brugge, who have not lost in 19 games, for instance. And the reason for that, because they're very stable, no goal scorers. They had a -2 goal difference into the game. What's it called? Massively turning people over, but what they were doing right. The world's going to be a different team. Second in their league at the moment, in the Belgium league. So, but if we brought on Sevilla, for instance, he might just change it up, to which he did, and he made an immediate impact when he came in. But the person who made the biggest immediate impact was Kovacic, picking up the ball, just running straight through. I've seen him done it. I think he did it against Chelsea in the opening game. For instance, basically ran in. Seen it done by Savinio, not Savinio, Fernandinho, William Proud. He's done it. I've seen a few of our midfielders. Rodri, he's done it very similar, getting the ball, just running and shooting and taking a shot and scoring. And so made it back to 1-1. And then as soon as I got that bit, I thought, good. They had a few more attacks, and which our defence, which they're gonna have. You can't expect Manchester City to have dominated the ball for 90%. The other team is going to have an attack, for instance, and how we defend it. And even though we might just got away with one, that was a whatever, we still, it's actually they're going to have an attack and a shot, for instance. So, we got to expect that. The media will always, oh my God, should have been, and it wasn't. It was either saved or it went wide. Man City can have 10 attacks where the ball goes over the top, boom, 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 get the goalkeeper gets it. No, they have one attack Man City's defence. Oh, the opposition team are going to have an attack because they need to get back into the game. So, but the mere fact was they didn't get through. The ball went wide. The ball was saved by Edison, who did a great job. So, there you go. And then, for instance, our second creation, our other creation, Guardiola got on them by picking up the ball, going on and crossing it across, and an own goal to make it 2-1. Brilliant, absolutely superb. And I thought as soon as that was it, boom, we'll get the third. Again, they came back. They changed a 3-match substitution, etc., which I thought was quite weird because they took out a lot of their quite offensive players. And what's it called? Which have free player substitution, and they brought in what's it called? Kind of like dead him a little bit. And then, for instance, a great ball by John Stones, played absolutely fantastic as well. Great to see John Stones. Always puts in his shift in if he can just stay fit, which is going to be difficult. And great to see him. Great ball over to Savinio. Savinio got past his man, went straight through, bang, straight underneath the goalkeeper. A lot of comments in the beginning of people, for instance, who did not like Savinio. Savinio, he can't finish. Well, he can finish. You've got to give him time. Whatever, what's it called? But he'll finish once he gets his shooting boots on. And so he scored to make it 3-1. And I think the last 10 minutes we were past it. I think we held the ball up for 10 minutes. The referee, Spanish referee, only give the ball. What do you call it? Only 1 minute of extra time, which was weird. Considering the 3 substitutes, and Man City had brought on De Bruyne, brought on Lewis. Jack Grealish. I thought Jack Grealish could have got a go. I thought Jack Grealish should have come on and maybe just slowed the ball down again. Just keep a hold of the ball, because I thought, for instance, after we scored the second goal, we needed to basically just hold possession. And I think after the third goal went in, etc., that was it, job done. So, for instance, and they didn't even bother. But overall, I was really like with the performance scored with the team. Not for any other reason other than the fact that, for instance, we're through. And again against a team, for instance, who was a damn good team. So really, really delighted. So I've looked at a few match stats. 79% possession, 80 to 26. No surprise. They played a low block most of the game. 12 shots. 17 shots to City, 12 to them. 6 off on target, 5 to them. What's it called? It was cagey. Some of the for instance, we got the job done, and for instance, and I thought we played damn well, and so for instance, and we finished, for instance, above. Now we have to play the likes of we played finished on 22nd, 11 points, just above Celtic. Below Celtic, etc., and and now we've got the likes of Bayern Munich and Real Madrid. Right, people are slaying, and the comment for by the media. Manchester City scrape through, right? Okay. Now, I'm sorry. When we talk about, for instance, the top, prior who's going to get in the top 8, Man City were like going to get our top in the top 8 easy. The likes of Real Madrid and Bayern Munich, etc., and AC Milan and blah blah blah, or PSG, also Juventus, were favourites to get in the top 8, right? Did they get in the top 8? No. So, for instance, but the Man City scraped through with 11 points. Real Madrid and Barcelona, Real Madrid and Bayern only got their 4 points more. Man City through. So they didn't go through glowingly, and they've still got to go into the qualifying rounds. So all this nonsense about for instance, City are just scrape through. Because I saw it on the biased BBC, for instance, Man City scraped through. Yeah. Well, for instance, they only got 4 points more than us. It's not like they went through glowingly. They got to go through the qualifying round. They get into the top 8, and then we play them next. And so, of course, then I've seen it so far already by some of the fans and saying, "Oh, that's it now. We'll get Real Madrid. We'll get for instance, that's it. We're out now. For instance, because we'll get Real Madrid or we'll get Barcelona. Or for instance, but Carlo Ancelotti, if we get Manchester City, this is yesterday, if we get Man City in the last draw, it will be more difficult. And we don't like playing against Manchester City. This is, yeah, 'cause they don't. So, for instance, and this is, what's it called, the Real Madrid manager. So, yeah, but no. Mateo Kovacic, we were good enough. We're a good team. We can be there. And today we showed we have great character. We came back from 1-0 down, and that is what great teams do. Correct, Mateus. Correct, mate. Correct. Okay, and that is why he got the golden boot for the golden match, whatever, because he deserves it. John Stones, 2 assists, 110 touches, 505% 98% passing actually, 7 recoveries, 4 air 1, 4 chances created, 2 long balls. Great, mate. Let's go. We miss you. Pep Guardiola, I'm pretty sure we'll create problems against Bayern Munich and Real Madrid or Bayern Munich. I'm pretty sure something we'll be able to do because we have these players. Okay, so there's confidence in the team. And that should translate to the fans. What's it called? I'm really happy Josco Devalio on Savino for him. He was still young, so I would suggest for him just to focus and keep going and just waiting for his chance. There's a great deal of togetherness in the squad. For instance, Mateusz Kovacic, 1 goal, 100 touches, 88% passing actually. Passes, 88%, 88 passes, 97% passing accuracy, 10% passes into the final four recoveries, 2 ground duels won, 2 accuracy long balls, 2 touches in the opposite, but 1 tackle, 1 top. And he was the player of the match and deserved to be so. Our Croatians are doing a fantastic job. Sabine, 45 minutes played, 1 goal, 33 touches, 20 accurate passes, 95% passing accuracy, 3 ground duels won, 3 touches in the opposite box, two shots on targets, 2 successful dribbles, most, 1 recovery, long ball. But guys are putting up great stats at the moment. What's it called? We should be pleased and happy. We're not out of this Champions League. We're not out of this top 4 run. We're not out of the FA Cup. I think there's more to come for this team, and they're getting that confidence back. The winnings now are starting to becoming more frequent now. We're kicking on gas, as Lewis would say. We're starting to do that. So you need that belief, and I have that belief in our squad. We can do it. And there's no reason why we can't go down to London this weekend, except we can get a result there. Okay, we'll have Mad Moose playing. We'll have, for instance, Oscar Bob might be showing his appearance, etc. We've got, believe. Please believe. Okay, right. I'm going to love you and leave you. I'm going to probably have a chat with you tomorrow, for instance, because we've got a big do a Arsenal preview. But again, for instance, you've got to believe. You've got to trust in this club. You've got to trust in this side. We've been here too many times. Guys, I love you, leave you. 2 Blue 5 from Thailand. Keep the faith. Manchester City. Been here, done it, bought the T-shirt. Not this one, but this one. This one. Okay, and we can do it again. We can win. We'll win. Trust in the boys. Trust in Man City. Trust in Pep Guardiola. That's what I got from Tyler.